The first quarterfinal battle of the Sinnoh League tournament at Lily of the Valley Island is about to be waged on a dirt battlefield, and now in a 6-on-6 full battle format. Representing Kanto is Ash from Pallet Town, facing off against Paul from Veilstone City. The tension is formidable indeed. And their first Pokemon are...
All right, ready, Pikachu?
Aggron, stand by for battle!
Aggron!
Aggron, the Iron Armor Pokemon, and the evolved form of Lairon. Aggron claims a large mountain for its territory and fiercely defends it from those who trespass.
Aggron!
Ash and Paul are finally face-to-face in this first quarterfinal battle. And with everything they're sure to have learned since their full battle on the banks of Lake Acuity, you can be certain this will be the ultimate battle of rivals.
Now, Aggron, go! Use Metal Claw!
Pikachu, draw Aggron in with Iron Tail!
And Pikachu's Iron Tail stops Aggron's Metal Claw, showing their strength to be about even.
Use Metal Sound!
There's Metal Sound, and it's definitely having an effect on Pikachu.
Owie! It's smacking my sensitive ears!
Concentrate on something really important, like making money.
We've worked hard to sell here inside the inner Sinnoh League sanctum. And of course, we do it all for the boss.
Piplup, are you okay?
Metal Sound is a move that's used to lower your opponent's special defense. And if it's reaching all the way up here, it must be really powerful.
All right, Pikachu, Thunderbolt, let's go! Pikachu, now use Bolt Tackle!
Aggron, Flash Cannon!
Oh no, Pikachu!
That Flash Cannon stopped Volt Tackle cold, and it did a lot of damage.
All right, Pikachu, time out!
Pikachu gets switched out in the middle of some brave battling.
Pikachu, you were great.
That was close. For a second, I thought Pikachu was unable to battle. It sure is impressive that Paul knows how to raise some powerful Pokemon, though.
It must be confusing to cheer for both sides.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Weird. Yeah.
All right, you're up next!
My stars!
Salamine!
Infernape, the Pokemon with issues!
This team's on a celebrate!
And Ash's second Pokemon is Infernape.
So Ash's Chimchar has evolved. Infernape! Let's show Paul just how powerfully awesome you've become, okay?
Now, Aggron, use Double Edge!
And Paul continues to battle with Aggron.
All right, Flare Blitz, let's go!
Infernape counters with an equally powerful move.
Go!
The moves of two powerful Pokemon collide center field. Look out! Infernape shaken by Flare Blitz's recoil. And Aggron? It appears Aggron is unaffected.
But how come?
Why isn't Aggron affected?
That's because Aggron has the ability called Rockhead. Even if a move causing recoil damage is used, Rockhead blocks.
Oh, wow! What a handy ability to have!
Wait, is that...
Flare Blitz's additional effect is causing Aggron burn damage. And is it potent?
Sometimes you have to take a hit to return an even bigger one. Flare Blitz has an additional effect that can inflict its opponent with a burn.
Infernape sure rockin' the house!
This calls for a poem. When times are tough, Infernape defines the phrase ready and rough.
That's rough and ready, Rhyme King. Now, Infernape, use Mach Punch!
All right, Aggron, Flash Cannon, let's go!
Talk about a fast Mach Punch.
Aggron is unable to battle. Infernape wins.
And Ash gets the first win of the match.
Yeah, Infernape, you did it!
Oh,
cool. And another poem. No matter the goal, Infernape's always on a winning roll.
With 5 more Pokemon in its complete control.
All right, way to go, Infernape and Ash!
I can't believe I'm saying this, Paul, but since you let Ash get the first win, I've got no choice but to fight you!
It's still early. Much too early to be able to predict how this will all turn out.
Gastrodon, stand by for battle!
Paul's second Pokemon is Gastrodon!
Gastrodon, the sea slug Pokemon, and the evolved form of Shellas. A sturdy shell covered Gastrodon's back long ago. Its cells still contain evidence of it today.
Wow, a Gastrodon! Infernape, return! I'm gonna switch you out, so get a good rest!
Hey! Why put Infernape into early retirement?
Perhaps the twerp switching antics will enable us to work during a break in the battle action.
So while Infernape takes 5, let's get to some merchandising jive.
Ash really knows his stuff. If Gastrodon's up now, switching out Infernape's best.
Since Gastrodon's a water and ground type Pokemon, a fire type like Infernape is clearly at a disadvantage.
Staraptor, I choose you! Staraptor!
And Staraptor is Ash's third Pokemon!
First Pikachu, then Infernape, then Staraptor. I get it now.
So far, Ash has used the same Pokemon he used at Lake Acuity. And if that's true, I'll bet I can guess Ash's last 3 Pokemon.
Use Muddy Water!
Quick attack, now!
They don't call it Quick Attack for nothing. What speed!
Gastrodon, let's go!
What kind of move is that? Gastrodon's moving its head in a circle!
What's going on? Could that be Counter Shield?
A unique attack indeed. Gastrodon created a barrier against Staraptor using Muddy Water.
No way!
Hey, I've seen that. It looks exactly like the counter shield technique Ash used when he battled Fantina.
And Pikachu used it during the Lake Acuity battle. So who would have thought Paul would have used a counter shield?
Paul's adapted Ash's battle techniques. He took what he saw from their battle and made it his own.
Now that's the kind of brilliant stuff I expect from a guy who's good enough to be a true rival of mine, Paul.
There's a side of Paul that hasn't changed. Putting Ash off balance with his own moves before he starts gaining momentum is Paul through and through. So how is Ash going to battle back now using those 6 Pokemon?
We can't get near them! Got it! Staraptor, aim for Gastrodon's belly! Aerial Ace!
And Staraptor counterattacks with Aerial Ace!
Do it!
Gastrodon, Body Slam!
And Gastrodon poises directly above Staraptor!
Now what?
Gastrodon's got Staraptor pinned down, making full use of its soft body. A brilliant move!
And it's not that Gastrodon is a heavy Pokemon, but that wouldn't stop Paul from training it or any of his Pokemon for different battle situations.
That move makes my back hurt.
That Gastrodon's no slouch.
There is life after Infernape.
Get Gastrodon off your back, Staraptor, and do it right now!
All right, use Water Pulse and shoot it straight up!
Gastrodon fires with Water Pulse!
What's Paul up to?
Staraptor, fly away!
It can't with Gastrodon plastered to its back.
No, not yet, Gastrodon.
Is he?
Of course, Paul's strategy is to pull off Gastrodon at the last minute so that Water Pulse will land directly on Staraptor.
Hurry up, Staraptor!
Water Pulse's descending speed is increasing and gaining strength at the same time!
I got it! All right, Staraptor, use close combat by banging hard on the ground!
Wait a minute, that move...
All right, it works perfectly!
Staraptor escapes with close combat!
Ice Beam, let's go!
And Gastrodon unleashes a lightning-quick mid-air attack on a dazed Staraptor!
Man, what a hit! Staraptor, return!
I'm sure even Ash wasn't expecting Paul to use Ice Beam while his Pokemon was in midair. At the same time, I can tell Paul had Gastrodon's move planned out in case Staraptor somehow got away.
It's not over. Nope, let's go! Weasel, I choose you!
And Ash switches Staraptor with Weasel!
Yeah, Weasel, you can do it!
Number 4 is Weasel. Wow, you're pathetic and predictable. So you're trying to turn the frustration your Pokemon felt when I beat you then into your advantage now. That's why you're using the same Pokemon this time.
Right, Paul. This is just what my Pokemon and I all want. We may have lost to you once, but it's not over, because I'm beating you no matter what. Get it?
Gastro!
All right, Ice Beam!
We'll take that Ice Beam and use Aqua Jet!
Weasel's Aqua Jet is frozen solid and heading straight for Gastrodon!
That's it! It's an Ice Aqua Jet!
I've never seen an Ice Aqua Jet before! Ice Aqua Jet is so awesome!
Party Slam, let's go!
Now, use Ice Punch!
Gastrodon is unable to battle! Weasel wins!
Gastrodon's eliminated, putting Ash on the board twice!
Yes! That's 2 Pokemon down. Weasel, that was an awesome job!
Amazing! Ash got 2 wins before Paul even got 1.
Let's just hope Ash can keep his momentum up.
If you don't get it together soon, Paul, I'm gonna have to find you big time!
Touché. The twerp is totally on top.
His protruding poker face hasn't shown a thing.
Something must be cooking in that pea brain of his.
Hey, Bobby.
You're right. We're battling Paul. I know what that means. The real battle starts now.
Drapion, stand by for battle!
So Drapion's Paul's third Pokemon. I wonder if Ash has finally figured out that Paul's first 2 Pokemon losing is all part of his plan. He needs to.
And Paul's third Pokemon is Drapion!
Drapion, the Ogre Score Pokemon, and the evolved form of Skorupi. With its sturdy body, Drapion takes pride in its strength, defeating opponents without the need for poison.
Drapion, Pin Missile!
Hey, what's up with that Pin Missile? All right then, Weasel, use Water Gun as a counter shield to defend yourself!
Wow! Weasel's Water Gun is defending against Drapion's attack!
Awesome!
Drapion, use Cross Poison!
Now, Weasel, use Sonic Boom, go!
Weasel dodges Drapion's Cross Poison and then unleashes Sonic Boom from behind!
What?
Obviously, Drapion has no blind spot because Weasel's in a bind.
Weasel, get out of there, quick!
As one would expect when Ash goes up against Paul, their second full battle is raging. With Ash initially in the lead, but Paul's counterattack has begun. Will Ash taste victory, or will Paul? The answers are soon to come as the Sinnoh League continues.
All right, Weasel, use Sonic Boom!
Grab Weasel's tail!
And that Sonic Boom misfires, and Weasel is now locked in Drapion's grip.
Drapion's strong. What am I gonna do? Yeah. Inflate your flotation sack, quick!
Success! Weasel escapes!
Awesome! Great job, Weasel!
It's only because Ash knows Weasel so well that Weasel escaped. Impressive.
All right!
I can't believe how incredible that was!
That escape was 100% Ash.
Flotation sacks are convenient.
I could use one of those.
Methinks his opponent was taken aback. Perhaps. Yes or not?
Toxic spikes!
And toxic spikes spreads across the battlefield.
Paul just did an excellent job of countering.
No way!
The toxin permeates Weasel's entire body.
Pin missile!
It's a quick pin missile by Drapion.
Weasel, no!
Weasel is unable to battle. Drapion wins!
And Ash is down one Pokemon.
An attack with attitude.
At long last, the twerp is a Pokemon short.
But the jury's still out on who's gonna win.
Toxic spikes will stay on the field for a long time, which is not a good thing.
Huh?
It's as if Paul knew that Ash would somehow be able to get Weasel to escape.
It was at the precise moment when Weasel escaped that Paul knew he had an opening. Which, of course, is exactly what Paul was aiming for all along.
All right, Weasel, return! You really did an awesome job. Now, Staraptor, I choose you! Staraptor!
Well, that makes sense. Ash is afraid of the effects of the toxic spikes.
No problem with Staraptor in the air.
Staraptor, careful of Drapion's tail! Star!
Pin missile!
Dodge it!
Staraptor successfully dodges that pin missile. And so far, Staraptor seems unaffected by any damage it's already taken.
Staraptor, use Aerial Ace!
Prepare to intercept!
We've got us a head-to-head showdown!
Let's go! Break free, Staraptor!
Cross poison!
A combination of cross poison and toxic spikes forms a massive assault.
Staraptor, no!
Staraptor is unable to battle. Drapion wins!
And Ash is now down 2 Pokemon, leaving both sides with 4 Pokemon left.
All right, Staraptor, return! Thanks for battling so hard, Staraptor. You're the best.
That Drapion is one tough cookie.
And Staraptor tried so hard.
Ash is in a tight spot.
Now, Torterra, I choose you!
I thought so.
Ash should not have done that. That's what Paul wants.
That poison's petrifying!
Mega Yikes Toxic Spikes!
The twerp's tricks have been tapped out.
If only Ash had a poison-type Pokemon, then the two would cancel each other out and the toxic spikes would be completely eliminated.
Is that true?
Drapion, cross poison now!
Energy Ball! Torterra, Leaf Storm!
Pin missile!
That Paul's something else, isn't he?
Torterra, Rockline!
Intercept!
A ferocious rock climb attack is completely blocked by Drapion.
How to do that?
Poison Fang!
Torterra!
That was one powerful poison fang.
Torterra, Synthesis, let's go!
That was a good call since Torterra could use a little re-energizing.
attack!
Pin missile!
Torterra, no!
After an overwhelming pin missile attack like that, what's happened to Torterra?
Torterra is unable to battle. Drapion wins!
Rapion's looking awfully strong indeed, while Ash suddenly finds himself down to 3 Pokemon.
Taking Torterra out right after it used Synthesis was a really bad break.
It was almost like Paul was waiting for Torterra to recover.
Paul was waiting, all right.
Huh?
Waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And also the perfect moment to destroy Ash's confidence.
Huh?
Torterra, return! You gave it everything you've got. Thanks. Now get a good rest.
You've still got your Gliscor left, don't you?
Right!
I've got your battling style figured out. Thanks to Aggron and Gastrodon.
What?
I purposely let you take out Aggron and Gastrodon so I could be certain of your strategy and exactly which Pokemon you'd use.
Purposely?
Ever since I brought out Drapion, I've been able to predict every one of your moves. Huh?
Paul, there's nobody like you. That's why I'm gonna win this!
It's the other way around. I'm leaving you way behind.
We'll just see about that! Gliscor, I choose you!
And Ash goes with his 6th Pokemon, Gliscor, obviously careful to avoid toxic spikes.
Ninjask, stand by for battle!
Well, it's going to be air-to-air combat as Paul's chosen Pokemon is Ninjask.
Ninjask, the ninja Pokemon, and the evolved form of Nincada. Because of its swift flying velocity, it can become impossible to see.
Use agility!
Unbelievable speed! And on top of agility, Ninjask's using its speed boost ability to kick it up even further.
Stop! Just relax and use Stone Edge! Gliscor can't get in with Ninjask's speed!
Fury Cutter!
Quick! Gliscor, get close and use Fire Fang! Oh no! Oh no! Gliscor!
And it's big trouble for Gliscor, taking lots of damage from toxic spikes.
Gliscor, return! Rest up. I promise you'll have a chance to pay them back.
After all that training, it's such a shame.
Looks like Paul's really running the show now.
Yeah.
Infernape! I choose you!
Infernape takes toxic spikes damage as well.
A toxic rerun!
And I hate reruns.
Fortitude, Infernape!
I've got to stop those toxic spikes, but I'd have to turn the whole battlefield upside down to do it. Yeah, upside down. Let's do it. Now, Infernape, dig!
But how can Dig affect a flying Pokemon like Ninjask?
What's the deal? Did Ash just lose it and call the wrong move?
I'm sure he's got a plan.
You're right, of course, but what's he up to?
At the moment, Paul's unable to do anything. He can't see what Infernape's up to.
Infernape, Flare Blitz, go!
Wow! It appears Infernape's creating an underground Flare Blitz.
No!
And the erupting Flame Blast blows Ninjask away. While the flames are consuming the toxic spikes on the battlefield one by one.
Great job, Infernape!
Whoa! I didn't know you could do that!
Yes, that means Ash can still turn this battle around.
When it comes to controlling the battlefield, Ash really knows what he's doing. Paul can try to shake him up all he wants, but Ash is Ash.
Twimp or no twimp, we don't care. Infernape rules and we are there. Grumpy twimp beware!
I never would have predicted that move. Not in a million years.
Well, Paul, that takes care of your toxic spikes.
It was a pretty clever move, Ash.
Bring it on!
Giga Drain!
And Ninjask attempts to confuse Infernape with some of that impressive speed.
Now what?
Ninjask's not moving as fast.
It looks to me like Ninjask's not able to use Speed Boost anymore.
It's slower, all right.
It must be because of all the damage Ninjask took from that Flare Blitz.
Ninjask's Giga Drain is sucking the power out of Infernape.
Infernape, keep a close eye on Ninjask.
Can Infernape keep track of Ninjask's movements?
Now use Mach Punch.
Ninjask is unable to battle. Infernape is the winner!
And Infernape's Mach Punch puts an end to Ninjask's speedy spinning. And both sides have just 3 Pokemon remaining, turning this bout into a serious battle of strategies.
Now everything's even.
Wow, we've got us a battle!
Though Ash can't afford to relax with all the damage Infernape's taken.
Infernape, return and take a break for now.
Frostlass, stand by for battle.
An Ice-type Pokemon.
Pika-Pika!
Okay, Pikachu, you're up.
And Paul's 5th Pokemon is Frostlass.
Now, Frostlass, use Hail.
What's that?
Pikachu's bewildered by the haunting movements of this Ghost-type Pokemon.
Man, I can't keep track.
Whoa, Frostlass is appearing and disappearing like a ghost.
That's its special ability called Snow Cloak. Adding in the effects of hail, it makes it difficult to aim.
Be careful, Pikachu!
Pikachu, Thunderbolt, let's go! Uh-oh, Thunderbolt's not doing a thing!
Pikachu's Thunderbolt can't seem to find its mark, as Frostlass is being completely protected by that falling hail.
Use Ice Shard.
Pikachu, dodge it quick!
And that Ice Shard scores a clean hit!
Pikachu, no!
That did a lot of damage.
Ash had better do something because this is turning into a one-sided battle and fast!
Let's go, Pikachu!
All right, that's it! Pikachu, Bone Tackle now!
Pathetic.
And Frostlass dodges that Volt Tackle. It's beginning to look like Frostlass's Snow Cloak ability and its many ghost-like movements have got Ash and Pikachu totally confused.
Pikachu, behind you!
Use Ice Shard one more time.
Jump and use Iron Tail, Pikachu!
And it's a nice dodge of that Ice Shard by Pikachu.
Do it!
And a tremendous hit from Iron Tail means Frostlass has taken a lot of damage. And with all of that damage, Hail has cleared right up.
Yes!
Wow, Pikachu's the best!
Pikachu's Iron Tail wiped out the hail effect.
All I can say is if Ash did that on purpose, he'd be incredible.
Frostlass, Ice Beam.
Frostlass counter strikes with a powerful Ice Beam that has Pikachu trapped and unable to move.
Pikachu, you've got to jump out of there!
Pikachu is unable to escape while that Ice Beam's additional freezing effect is doing its job.
Pikachu, hurry up and get out of there!
Now, Frostlass, Ice Shard.
Use Full Tackle and smash your way out!
Frostlass is unable to battle. Pikachu gets the win!
Awesome, Pikachu! Are you okay?
Wow, those two did it!
I was really worried there for a while. Good thing Pikachu's awesomely strong.
But Paul still has 2 Pokemon left. And one of them hasn't even battled yet. Ash's Pokemon have all taken damage. And that can only mean one thing. Ash is still operating at a disadvantage.
I need to take a nap. Tussling twerps exhaust me.
I need to take a pause for the cause.
Stop!
Jess!
I'm a profit guzzler!
Well, since we know you, we'll charge you triple.
Come on and take a break, Pikachu.
내가
And while Ash calls Pikachu back, Paul still has 2 Pokemon remaining. On tap, the choices for their next Pokemon.
Drapion, stand by for battle!
Gliscor, I choose you!
Gliscor looks a bit shaken, obviously still reeling from that previous bout with Ninjask.
Gliscor, let's see what you learned from your training with the Air Battle Master. You ready? I know Drapion's battling style by now, and the only one who can turn the tables on Paul is Gliscor.
Pin Missile!
Gliscor, up!
Gliscor's airborne, and that pin missile misses its target.
Gliscor can dodge pit missiles all day long, but if it gets in close for a Fire Fang or X-Scissor attack, it'll get caught in Drapion's grip.
All right, Gliscor, Stone Edge, let's go!
Cross Poison now!
Drapion's Cross Poison and Gliscor's Stone Edge are destroyed in a huge collision.
Gliscor, Giga Impact, go!
Wow, Giga Impact, there it is!
And Gliscor is hidden from the smoke. So where will that attack come from?
Above you, use Poison Fang! Wake up!
Drapion can't seem to find Gliscor anywhere. While Gliscor is far above and spinning safely in the air.
Way to go, Gliscor!
Now that's the way to be in an air battle!
Yeah, Gliscor's training is really paying off.
Right, and you can thank the Air Battle Master. Now Gliscor's safe even after not being able to move right after using Giga Impact.
Gliscor's been training really hard!
Ha! I've got to admit that Gliscor and Ash together are just too awesome for words!
This had to have been a surprise for Paul. Whoever wins this thing is anyone's guess now. I know Paul can't predict Ash's battle strategy now. What'll he do?
Well done. That Stone Edge got my attention all right. So, Pin Missile!
All right, X-Scissor now!
And Gliscor is on the move once again, fearlessly flying straight into that oncoming pin missile.
And so, if you think the battle between these 2 rivals has gotten about as hot as it can get, you may want to think again. In fact, the heat is on the rise as the Sinnoh League continues.
Gliscor's X-Scissor is powerless against those pin missiles.
Gliscor, no!
Man, Gliscor's X-Scissor attack just wasn't enough!
No doubt one X-Scissor against multiple pin missiles wouldn't stand much of a chance.
Hang in there, Gliscor! You can do it!
Cross Poison now!
Quick! Use Fire Fang!
Gliscor's Fire Fang scores a direct hit, with an added effect that has Drapion wrapped in flames.
Drapion is unable to battle. Gliscor gets the win!
And Drapion goes down as Ash reduces Paul's remaining Pokemon to just 1.
Great, Ash. Nice work.
Wow, Gliscor did it!
Come on, Ash, take out his last Pokemon!
This is no time for Ash to relax.
Gliscor, are you okay?
Gly.
Oh no, Gliscor doesn't look good.
Gliscor's taken a lot of damage for sure.
Yeah, and since Paul's last Pokemon hasn't battled yet, it'll be starting out fresh. That means Paul still has the advantage.
No need to worry, Ash is gonna win.
Gliscor, take a good rest.
Electivire, stand by for battle!
Paul brings out his last Pokemon, Electivire.
Electivire. Electric-type moves have no effect on Gliscor. But still...
Gliscor.
But Gliscor! Okay, you've got yourself a deal.
And it looks like Ash is sticking with Gliscor.
All right, Gliscor, stay focused.
Because Gliscor's a ground type, electric type moves won't have any effect on it at all. I think it was a good call, but I'm still concerned about the damage Gliscor has taken so far.
Then Ash had better finish this up quick.
Use Thunder on the battlefield.
Oh man! All right, what in the world is Paul trying to do?
Not sure.
Gliscor, no!
That's a surprising way to use that move against Gliscor, who's immune to electric-type attacks.
Paul using Thunder that way.
Just like before when Infernape used Flare Blitz from underground.
I guess it's Paul's way of getting back at Ash for using the field to his advantage.
Gliscor, are you all right? Paul's tough for sure. Let's finish this up, Gliscor, with Giga Impact!
Block it!
Oh no!
And Electivire's tails have Gliscor firmly trapped.
I can't believe Gliscor's caught again!
Paul likes to take his opponent's attacks and then wait for just the right moment to strike back.
Gliscor, get out of there!
Although struggling mightily, Gliscor can't break loose.
Brick Break, go!
Gliscor, no!
Gliscor is unable to battle. Electivire wins.
Gliscor is out, leaving Ash with just 2 Pokemon.
A job well done, Electivire.
Electivire's pure power.
Are there any twerp Pokemon left who aren't down for the count?
Pikachu and Infinite. Count 'em.
All right, Gliscor, return! Now you take a good rest and I'll make sure we win this.
Pikachu.
Okay, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
And Pikachu's up for Ash once again.
So Pikachu's back for more.
They'll use speed to try and confuse Paul.
Yeah, if it works.
Huh?
See, Electivire's special ability is Motor Drive, so when it gets hit by an electric-type attack, it takes no damage and its speed increases. If a powerful Pokemon like Electivire can boost its speed, it becomes a real threat.
Wait, then Ash should avoid using electric-type attacks.
You're right, Barry. Nice.
Use Thunder on the battlefield.
I thought he'd do that again. Use Quick Attack now!
What?
Pikachu, jump!
Pikachu leaps from rock to rock, closing in with every step.
That's it!
And Quick Attack hits Electivire right on the head.
Electivire, grab Pikachu!
Now what?
Now Pikachu gets caught in Electivire's tails.
What is it with Ash falling for the same trick over and over like that? Unless he's up to something.
Poor Pikachu is stuck but good.
A formidable sticky wicket, no doubt.
We need a crowbar to get out.
It looks like you knew I was going to use Thunder, Ash. But Pikachu's taken lots of damage, while Electivire hasn't. Pikachu has to be close to its limit.
Pikachu's fine! Pikachu Iron Tail! Pikachu!
what strength!
Way to go, Pikachu!
Use Brick Break!
Intercept it with Quick Attack! The power!
They're even! This has turned into a grueling battle for Paul, too.
Huh?
Since they're both electric types, their electric type attacks will be very effective, which means the only moves they can use are Brick Break, Iron Tail, and Quick Attack.
We'll have to go for broke, even if electric type moves aren't effective. Pikachu, Volt Tackle, go!
Wait! Ash knows good and well that won't work!
Huh?
Pikachu blasts off using Volt Tackle. What could Ash be thinking?
Electivire, block it!
As expected, Electivire's taking advantage of its special ability, Motor Drive.
All right, Thunder Punch, go!
I thought so. Pikachu, use Iron Tail now!
What an impact!
But how? Is Electivire more powerful after all?
Remember, Ash? This is the exact same situation as when we battled the first time. You must have wanted to get in close so you could finish the battle with Iron Tail. But now, Pikachu's stuck. And if it lets up even a little, it will be overcome by Thunder Punch. And there is a move Electivire can still use using its left hand.
That's Brick Break!
Correct. Brick Break, let's go!
Get out, Pikachu! No, Pikachu! Pikachu!
Pikachu is unable to battle. Electivire wins.
Number 5's out, and Ash's only remaining Pokemon is Infernape.
Pikachu tried as hard as it could.
Electivire was just a little bit stronger.
No need to worry. Infernape's up.
Our Pikachu pounded into a ball!
Infernape will show him a thing or two.
Woo-woo!
Infernape, good for you!
Pikachu, you did your best. I promise, this battle isn't over yet. Watch. It's all up to you. Hey, Paul! Truth is, your strategy made all the difference, even though my numbers look better. But I'm still gonna win this!
Then give it your best shot!
Infernape! I choose you!
And it's a critical moment for both of our competitors, as Infernape faces off against Electivire. While Electivire only took some damage in its battle with Pikachu, Infernape has suffered quite a bit of damage from multiple battles, on top of being hurt by the toxic Spike's poison. Who will be the last Pokemon standing?
Just because it's all on Infernape's shoulders doesn't make me nervous.
Infernape, show that bucket of volts who's the boss!
And hand that hunk along!
All right, Electivire, Thunder Punch, go!
Infernape, use Mach Punch! Flamethrower, go!
Protect! Thunder!
Infernape, dig!
And both Pokemon use powerful moves. A great example of a perfect dig. Super effective.
Did it work?
Amazing! Electivire is still standing.
Good.
I know I've seen battles between Ash and Paul before, but for some reason there's something completely different about this one.
Use Flamethrower!
Brick Break, go!
It may be because they're finally facing off against each other in the same state of mind.
What do you mean?
Reggie once called them two sides of the same coin, mirrors of each other. They may have the same goals, but they've always taken different paths to reach them. Now they're really battling face to face, head on. And I think they both realize that.
Neither side is giving an inch.
Let's finish this up with Mach Punch!
Now grab Infernape!
Mach Punch misses, and Electivire's now holding on tight.
Oh no!
Ash, don't get caught in that trap again.
Thunder!
Infernape's getting pummeled by that thunder while locked tight in Electivire's grip. Not good.
Hang in there! You've just got to!
Man, this looks bad.
Infernape.
Talk about a lot of damage.
Guess it's over for Ash.
Infernape is down!
It can't be.
Come on, Infernape, show us some of that fighting spirit!
You've never thrown in the towel with anything you've ever done, so don't start throwing it now! Ah, Buffett!
Poor Infernape.
Infernape's unable to... Huh?
So I guess that's the best you can do then. You're pathetic, just like always.
Afraid not. All right, Infernape, time to show Paul just how strong you are.
And Infernape is back with a vengeance, showing the entire stadium incredible will and fighting spirit.
It's Blaze!
Reaching the absolute limits of Infernape's endurance has actually brought out its greatest strength.
But with all of the damage Infernape's taken, they better finish this up quickly.
Infernape's up, so are we! A happier team you'll never see! Help that twerp make the bad guy drool and slurp!
So this is what Ash was going for all along.
Time for the real battle. All right, Infernape, flamethrower.
Infernape's more powerful than ever, so heads up! Thunder!
Mach Punch, go!
Let's finish this! Use Thunder Punch!
Flare Blitz, go!
Electivire is unable to battle. Infernape wins, which means the victory goes to Ash of Pallet Town.
All right!
And that's all she wrote! After a fantastically fierce full 6-on-6 battle, the winner of today's Attack Fest is Ash!